experience the magic of you and your space. This is a replay.
Hello, everyone. This is Monsef Afker, and thank you so much for joining us in this new call of your divine uniqueness. So glad to connect with you again. So thank you for your presence. And so today it will be audio format. So like it was mentioned in the email, and but Marlena is showing us through one that she will explain later about it. And so as I mentioned, Marlena is here with us. She's been joining us, I think, for maybe the past year or 2 years, every season. And really, the feedback we received was really amazing. For example, like her voice, how her voice had to ground some of you, and also the guidance and the clarity that she brings about understanding how we can create magical life, abundant life, and also how to clear our space. We talked about that before, and also today it's part of the subject. So today is about experiencing the magic of you and your space. And so Maria will be sharing about that in the beginning, and then she will guide us on a group process. And after that, she will be answering your questions. So if you want to talk to her, you can raise your hand on Zoom app, or if you are on the phone, you can raise your hand by pressing *9. And also you can type your questions on the chat box on Zoom and also on YouTube. And for those of you who are new to Marlena, she is a self-taught, internationally known master manifestor, abundant life coach, motivational speaker, classical feng shui advisor, light worker, intuitive energy healer, and a clairvoyant angel channeler. And so that's Marlena. Welcome back to the show. Very excited to have you with us today.
Hi, Monsef. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I woke up this morning with amazing downloads, and today I was guided to move a few things in the home and bring my magical blue ball onto the screen. So that's what everybody is seeing today. And it's like a gazing ball, so you can gaze into the ball and focus on the magic experience that you would like to create in your life. And so that's what we're doing. And I had this amazing affirmation that it went through my mind, and I spoke it out loud. It said, "Today is a good day to have a good day." And I started laughing. So I'm like, yes, it is a good day to have a good day. Amazing, right, Monsef?
Right. It's like just by saying that, it's like we are giving ourselves the permission to feel good about today and to have a good start. And many times, like, it can be as simple as that's just an affirmation or reminder to ourselves.
Yeah, well, right now we're going through the month where there's so many planets shifting and changing, and today it's Pluto moving, so everybody will be moving into a new energy in their lives. Okay, so we want to look at what people have been experiencing. There may have been a lot of things coming up in your body or in your mind or in your life, where Pluto will be cleaning house. That's what it does. So where it is going into now, I believe, is Aquarius, which is more calmer for the most part. So we'll be getting some relief, but there's still some things that the universe and God's source will bring up to your surface, okay, to clean house, we're going to call it, and raise your vibration as that is taking place. I know myself through Mercury retrograde and all this past like 4 or 5 months, my life has changed drastically. All right, and they put me on a different path starting 2 years ago, and I've been working between energy healing and feng shui. They took me through courses, I've been studying. So it's a great time now to study and learn new things, use your creativity to keep your mind more calm during all these changes we're going through. So, don't be alarmed if your life took a different course. Reach out and get some help. I've been going back and forth helping different healers with what they're experiencing. And when I needed support, I have a support buddy, and we've been reaching out for the past like 10 days back and forth at night and just clearing a lot of energy, a lot of the collective energy. So this is something that we want to bring, to the forefront today and let everyone know that sometimes the universe, when people say, oh, I feel stuck, you're not stuck, you're on pause. And while you're on pause, you got to focus on what area of my life do I feel stuck? Because that's what most people will say, I feel stuck. And the universe said, no, you're on pause. So when we pause you, it's a time for your enlightenment. It's a time for you to embrace that stuckness that you feel and what area it is, because that's the area that needs the attention of you and the clearing, the healing, the support. So, for an example, suddenly, you lose your job and you're scared about finances. The universe puts you on pause. They were ready to elevate you. And instead of like going in fear mode, you should say, oh, I'm on pause. They got something better for me, but we are all geared to go to fear mode, but think about it now as you're on pause. Sounds much better. I was glad I heard the word pause. And rest and receive. So that's hard to do when you're in pain of any kind. But that's why I say get a buddy, a support buddy, so they can lift you up to motivate you. I am like a motivational coach as well, gifted by the universe. So thankfully, I'm able to motivate myself as well. And that's what kept me going through my whole life. I had to motivate myself when there was no one else out there to motivate me. But now we have these summits like this, and we come on and join in and share, and we get support. So that to me is amazing, and I just wanted to thank you, Moncef, for sharing your summit with the world, because you're bringing help and support and divine light to a hurting universe, So thank you.
Thanks to you and all speakers also who really are holding the space and bringing this guidance and supports. Like you said, it can be very, very confusing when we don't differentiate between being stuck and being on pause. And when you talked about that, it felt like huge relief being experienced. Because sometimes just to have the clarity, it really can shift a lot. And when we understand that, maybe at some point we will feel maybe challenged, but we will have more patience. We will have more understanding about what's going on.
Yeah, there's more to it. Like right now, for the past 20 years, we've been in what they call the earth element energy. So we've been, accustomed to our lives going, the way they were going. And we are going to be shifting into a fire element. So that's totally different from what we're experiencing now. And you're seeing it already with the technology coming out, more robotic things. So that's the fire energy going to show up more and more. So we are going to, be shifting into that from the earth element to a fire element. So the universe has to come in and change, a lot of stuff in our life. But in order to up level, to go into the higher frequencies and to get balanced into this, you have to be put on pause. So if you just say you have anger and you don't even know it, all right, or some fear that you don't even know, that's why we've all been working on clearing the subconscious mind and the beliefs for so long. We've been working on that, right? And then if it's not gone, if there's some ancestral issues there underlying it all, I was brought up to get to the roots of them, and many people's lives shifted, real quick. And, that's what we need to do. We need to get on pause and go, okay. And I learned to say this. So if something came up like a sudden pain in my body, we've all had that, I'll go, oh, thank you for showing up. Now I can heal you. And I would, do my work on myself, or I'd reach out, getting support from my support buddy. And yeah, and that's what we need to do. We need to focus on the solution, okay? Get our mind on better things. If you're upset, really bad and you feel depressed, that's when you really need to reach out to someone, because we are also in a battle between dark and light, okay? So that energy has amped up as well. And what I have drawn to the conclusion is that dark energies are trying to take your joy, all right? So think about it, right? You got physical pain, somebody left you, lost your job, whatever. The first thing that leaves you is your joy, right? And your peace goes with it. So that's why I am here to bring back your joy. That's what you'll hear me speak a lot about, your joy. It's even on the wall over here in big red letters, joy, right on my wall. So I have a lot of messages in my home to keep me inspired. So sometimes you need to go through your home and look what you have on your walls, right? What inspires you? What drags you down? And anything that's not bringing you joy, it's time to clean house. That's what I say. So it could be anything, not just things in your home, but just other things in your life. Yeah, so this is why we're here today. We want to bring back the magic of you, all right? Because you are a magical being, all right? Whether you know it or not. You can manifest anything you dream of. It's just in the way that you were brought up that needs to shift, okay? And I'm a magical manifester, so I learned on my own how to manifest my dream life, okay? And one step at a time, you learn it, and then, you work your magic. So if you don't feel magical today, I want you to, concentrate just on the blue ball. Put your phones down, clear all them distractions, because what was set up in the past 2 years was to reduce people's attention span. Okay, so it's hard to concentrate. It's hard to stay focused. It's hard to stay grounded. All right. And you could be on a call like this, which could be life-changing for you, and your mind is wandering. Okay. So focus on the blue ball. That's another reason I brought it in. And you can focus on it in such a way that you allow yourself to become one with the magic of the blue magical ball. Okay? It is a glass ball, and the energy that is infused in it has the energy of the magic of you. The magical water element is in there, definitely. Okay? And we are made up of a lot of water, okay? So in order to work your magic, you have to have a balance, okay? And the balance is water today, okay? So we want to balance the water in your body today. We will be working on that as well, Montse, because when you are weak, tired, run down, it may be the water in your body is off, okay? Or it got cloudy, or toxins, or whatever. So we can work on that for people, so they'll get back some of their energy, their life force energy, and their joy. Okay, who doesn't want more joy? I always say more joy, more money, right? So, yeah, it's a lot to cover. Yeah.
I really love that's what you shared about having balance, and also that creating magic, like it comes from within, and at the same time also our space can impact us. And when we clear our space, it really helps to maybe remove those maybe blockages, energy blockages that sometimes we may not be aware of. And talking about that a little bit more, like, can we do that on our own, or maybe if you can give us some advice so we can maybe start practicing that?
In your home?
Yeah. Like, how do
Okay.
we... Yeah, go ahead.
Well, there's a couple things, and it's in package A real deeply.
Yes.
You know, I work with people that do the house cleansing in a different way. But today, let me share this, story with you. I had a client that lost her job and felt desperate, you know what I mean? Gonna lose a house, this and that, soon. So they were on one of the summits, reached out, and we worked together on getting rid of that desperation, fear, and everything. And in 2 weeks, they were hired as like a home healthy, and they were all excited, and I'm like, that's wonderful. So when they were working, the woman they were taking care of was able to move around the house a little bit. So it wasn't really a heavy duty job. And in a couple of weeks, the woman couldn't walk. So the lady was like, oh man, now I gotta stay here, because her daughter isn't showing up and she was supposed to. So anyway, she reached out to me after and said, the woman has been put into one of those electric chairs, and I have to do almost everything for her now. It's very tiring. I have to move in here until the daughter shows up. And there was some insurance claim, because I guess they had a flood in between all this. So I said to her when she called me at night, I said, go get a compass or use your phone and go and find this section of the house. So she went there off the phone, and I said, I will guarantee you without a doubt that there is major clutter in that area. So, a couple hours goes by, and she goes, yes, there was major clutter there. The lady had put all the flood stuff there. And I said, oh. And I said, go move it and let me know what happened. So she went and moved it all to where I told her to. Calls me back 2 hours later and said, you'll never guess what happened. I said, yes, I will. She said, the lady just got up out of her chair and walked across the room. I said, I don't doubt it. Miracle number one, right? Another one was a lady went and worked in an office. It's very dark, and she said, there was this dead plant there, and she started playing my MP3s in her pocketbook real low, And the people started saying, wow, the office feels much better since you started working here. And she's giggling, you know. And the plant started to come alive. There was a dead plant because it wasn't getting any light. And they were like, what are you doing to the plant? And she said, nothing. And she said, it's these MP3s. And I'm like, see, the feng shui energy was coming in there to bring life into the place. And they noticed it was coming since she got there. And I said, see what I mean? So that's one, but there's so many testimonials. Houses, okay, have a signature to them, all right, energy to them. If you walk outside your house, you see the energy that is in your neighborhood. That is coming at you. Number one, it comes from outside in. And so when you enter your house, what do you see first when you walk in the door? All right? That is your story that you're telling the world. Okay? So when you go outside and you act like someone else, you come in, you're like, oh my God, there's clutter meeting me right at the door. That's a no-no. That stops your energy flow, right? Any clutter in the house, everybody's got a clutter drawer or a clutter room, and when you walk through that room or that space, you go, ugh, your vibration goes down. Guess what hangs out there with your clutter? Entities. They love it. They love fear, you know? So turn your house into your sacred space. It may take you a while, but look at your walls, right?
Yes.
What's on your wall? I also had a client who put their husband's ashes on their dresser in their bedroom. I can't sleep. I don't know why. I said, what's on your dresser? And she said, oh, my husband's ashes. I said, all right, I'm going to stay on the phone with you now. I want you to go out in the backyard and bury that in the garden. So she did. And she's been sleeping like a baby ever since. So I said, that's dead energy. You know, we love that person or that animal, but remove the dead energy out. That's a good one right there, okay? One lady put it outside on her trellis, you know, because she was living in a condo, and the energy shifted in her home. If you have antiques, that's another one, antiques, all right? They need to be cleansed because you're bringing in energy from whomever, right? That's one. But is your house dark? Let some light in there, okay? If it's winter and it's cold, we can't open windows. But as soon as that weather gets warm, open some windows, let the fresh air in. You want to change the air. We're in our space so much, you know? Play some high vibrational music every day, all right? Certain days you might not feel up to it, right, to decluttering or whatever. But there's another day where you get that energy. Use 10 minutes, turn on good dance music, and clean up some of the clutter, right? Throw it out. You know, that's my thing. I now throw it out. I don't even give it away anymore. I'm like, they don't need my energy, you know? I just throw it away. But other people like to give it away. And if you have been the recipient of receiving other people's stuff, you know, go through it quick, see what someone else can use, give it away, sell it, do something with it, right? You don't want to bring other people's energy into your home where it forms more clutter. I do have a client I'm trying to work with right now who's afraid to get rid of her clutter. She feels like she's helping the world by collecting their stuff when they pass away. So her house is becoming very cluttered and she feels really like heavy and no energy. I said, because you are filling your space and the energy can't flow. So make sure there's a good energy flow from your front door, you know, into your space. And the first thing your eyes go on when you enter that home is like your story that you're telling somebody. This house is all about this, okay? So that's part that I can share right now, which is good information, you know. Just gives you an idea to look around your house today and tomorrow and times ahead, you know. So when someone tries to give you a box of their junk, you'll say, no, thank you, you know, instead of collecting everything. These are some of the tips I can share. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Marlene. This is very, very helpful, and also I love the stories and the experiences that you shared, because also they give us an idea about what is possible and what may happen as a result of clearing our space. So thank you so much for that. And would you like to do the group process now, or do you prefer to share something more about the subject?
Well, I want to share something else, like the other part of my work here.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, we have major miracle stories. All right. One story was a family was out of work and they got jobs and their car broke down. Okay. So they reached out to me, the guy did, and he said, "Can you help me?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well," he told me the story, and he said, "We all lost our jobs, we got new jobs, and then our car broke down." I said, "Yep, that would make sense, you know, as the negative energy is trying to clear out of your life, right? So, and shift you beyond what you were allowing yourself to receive or allowed to receive." So I said, all right, let's do some work. So we cleared a lot of energy and blockages and things like that. And somebody rang their doorbell on set when they were eating dinner. So we went to the door and there was a stranger there. He never saw him before. He said, "Excuse me, I have something for you." The guy said, "What is it?" He said, "Come here." He handed him a set of keys and he said, "That's your car right there." The guy was a stranger. I said it was an angel showing up from heaven, and gave him a car. So the guy contacts me, goes, "We just got a new car." I said, "There you go." So, I mean, things like this. A lady didn't talk to her dad for 20 years. They were on the outs, and we were working together, and she got, you know, good results, like new jobs, some money, you know, coming in because she was going to lose her house. So we were doing some work, a couple sessions, and she was using my package. And she got a phone call. It was her father after we cleared some things from the whole line there and from him and her. And he gave her a brand new house. In 20 years, they didn't talk. All of a sudden, he's calling her. "I just want you to know I bought you a new house. I'm on my way over to give you the house keys. I paid the taxes." So, you know, all these things, miraculous. Money just shows up out of the blue. You know, so don't be surprised when you're on pause what the universe is working out for you. You have no idea. It's time to stop being afraid. All right. So I want that to be our main thing today. You might be on pause, and it's okay. It's okay to rest. It's okay to go have some fun while you're going through something. People have asked me, how can you be so joyous, so happy when you're going through that? I said, it's a gift. It's been given to me years ago. I laugh at things that other people are like, "Oh my goodness, you're losing your house and you're laughing." I go, "Yep." You know, I said, "I'll manifest another one." You know, and I did, and I'm in it. And it's like, I don't care about that house. I have no attachments here to the earth, you know, because we have better things to be doing. I'm a healer that's on a mission. So, yeah. So, you know, let's go to the gazing blue ball, all right? Let's all focus on that beautiful, beautiful energy there. And I am going to actually use my magic wand, one of my magic wands here. It is made just exactly for manifesting, okay? And it has healing stones in it, copper infused, pure crystal, quartz, obsidian, which is a protective stone. If you want protection, you feel like you need it, get some obsidian. It's black, just so you know. Wear it on you, okay, or carry it in your purse or your pocket. You can have a bracelet made, a necklace made, anything like that. So obsidian is great for the protection. All right, crystal manifest things a lot. You have to be very careful with clear quartz, not to put it in your bedroom because it amplifies the energy. It'll keep you awake for all night. All right, copper we know as grounding and healing and clearing properties to it. So this magic wand was made specifically for me and what I do. So today we are going to focus right now on the magic of you, the magic that's inside of you that is, like crying to get out so that you can be the you that you are, the full you that you were sent here to be. So let's focus on the magical blue ball, the crystal ball, and what I see. All right, I'm going to draw in the angels that I work with and your angels, everyone here and on the replay. Focus your attention on the center of the ball and visualize yourself in joy, having a joyous time, jumping up and down, laughing. So this will activate your joy inside of you. I hear you. How can I be joyous when? Let's clear that. That's the old mindset. Dream bigger, I'm hearing for you. Dream bigger. That's not big enough. Dream bigger. Okay. We are now clearing and cleansing your entire energy field right now for you. From the top of your head, right underneath your feet. We are now going to ground you into the earth energy that is for you specifically, grounding you into Mother Earth, Gaia, 24 karat gold energy right now, molten gold, like warm, soothing energy, unblocking the foot chakras. They weren't allowing you to receive the grounding, feeling stable, feeling calm and peaceful. Let's clear that and allow your feet to ground into 24 karat gold once again, because you are pure gold. You are the energy of love and light. And what I see inside of you is this joy bubble, this laughter, this expression that is unique to you. It is your divine, unique signature. You are worthy to receive. Clear anything saying otherwise right now. You are open to receiving. Yes, you are first class. You are first class from this moment on. You are not last. You are being moved up right now into first class. Whatever that means for you. So let's allow that energy of the earth, the light come through from the earth, up through your right leg right now into the hip and connect and plug you back in. And then let's go to the left leg and run that light energy up into the hip and plug it back in and ground you and support you, stabilize you, stand you back up in your empowerment state of being. You are so worth it. We're going to run some healing energy around your solar plexus. That needs to be taken care of right now. Opening up that energy even wider and wider and even wider, filling the entire room that you're in with this golden light energy going into your solar plexus, where your joy is residing. That is yellow sunshine energy. Turn it back on. Switch is going on right now. Turn it back on your joy. Laughter, fun experiences, and allow that energy to keep going with infinity healing through there and running it back down into Mother Earth and back up. Going up and down, up and down, up and down as needed for each individual. The root chakra, sacral chakra, plug back in, into the earth, plug back in. Allow that energy to spin and spin and spin and work its magic now. Wow, we're going to go up into the heart where they stole your joy. They stole your passion. Who do they think they are? Let's clear that now. Clearing anger. Clearing a lot of anger today. Let's remove that anger, that remorse, that guilt, that shame. Clearing the blame, blaming yourself, clear now. Unresolved conflict, clear from the heart now. From the past, which is in your back. So I'm going to run healing energy up the back of your body right now, clearing some of that past energy. A lot of past energy there being held in the back of the heart. All those negative energies and memories, let's clear them. Let's resolve them right now and dissolve that energy for you. This is a gift for you today. We're going to run up to your brainstem, clearing out that cloudy, it's like cloudy energy out of you right now. And if you move your neck around, it might crack as we're doing this because we need to reset that energy in the neck. We're going to clear pain in the neck. That was a pain in the neck. They are a pain in the neck. Let's clear that out now. Going up to the top of the head, the crown. We're going to bring energy over the crown of you, lighting up your crown right now, opening up the crown chakra on the top of your head and releasing that tension, that worry, that stress. That's not yours. Let's clear that now and let's manifest new thoughts. Right now. Magic wand, take effect. Manifest. Manifest it now. Manifest, go. Go and manifest a higher vibration for this one listening. Specifically right now. That covers everybody. For the one listening right now, stabilize their mind. Clear their mind. Get their focus back into who they really are. Running a joy energy, a golden joy energy down from God's source. Streaming light come down, beams of joy light come down on them now. Restore their joy. Restore joy into them wherever they will allow that joy in, ever increasing. And let their face start to glow again. Let them smile at themselves today in the mirror and begin to laugh more so that their vibration can open up to manifest something better for themselves and run that joy frequency for as long as it's needed. We accept, receive, and allow it now. Are you open to receiving this joy now? If you are, say yes. Yes, I am. Today is a good day for me to have a good day. And so it is. This one process is complete, Monsa.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Marlena. But for me, it was. You finished the process, right? I didn't.
Yes, I just have to come back.
Just
I
make
have
sure.
to come back down to.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure I didn't interrupt. So yeah, thank you so much. It was how to say? It was grounding and also bringing peacefulness, and at the same time releasing some of the ways how to say, like feeling more relieved. So this is what I wanted to say. So thank you so much, Marlena, and also everyone. Would love to hear your feedback. You can type it on the chat box. And let's see. Yeah, we will start taking questions in a little bit. So again, if you want to talk to Marlena, you can raise your hand on Zoom app by clicking on reactions and then raise hand. Or if you are on the phone, you can raise your hand by pressing *9. And also you can write your questions on the chat boxes, and we already received some questions. So yeah, the time to receive maybe more. Marlena, I would love if you can talk now a little bit about the 3 packages that you are offering. And I invite everyone to visit the page yourdivineuniqueness.com/Marlena, yourdivineuniqueness.com/Marlena, MARLENEA. Or you can click on the special offer button, which is on the live event page, and later it will be available on the replay page, and also on the YouTube video description. And now I will also put it on the chat box. So yeah, we have Marlene. We have the program is Experience the Magic. So the first two packages have different recordings, audios that can help to create more magic in our life. So I would love if you can tell us what our audience can experience using those audios.
Yeah, so experience the magic of you and your space is what we're doing. In package A, what we're going to work on is the magic love of you, which is actually a 30-minute beautiful healing modality where it actually heals you. And I mean physically, emotionally, spiritually. That's the best way to put it. It's so powerful. You could receive a miracle healing in your body by playing that. I can attest to it. Other people are going to be receiving emotional healing, and some that may have attachments on them, entities, or demonic energies, curses. They're all broken in that module, the first one. Then we go into a 2-part program where we are doing a real spiritual house cleansing together. Okay. So we're also going to have a 3-part program together where we're going to activate your magic wealth in your life, your magic health in your life, and your magic love container. So that package A is power packed for those of you that just want to try package A. That is a good place to start. And if you never worked with my, magic energy packages, that is a great place to go try it out for yourself. All right. If you grab package B today, it comes with package A. And what I put in here is, believe it or not, magic planetary clearing. Okay. And we are going to need to be utilizing this. We're going to clear the negative effects that the planets have been causing in your astrological charts. So you want to use that at least once a month, okay? Because the planets keep shifting. So that'll help you there. And then we have an activation for invoking a positive shifts in your chart. So that works together. And then we do an hour together of a quantum chakra healing. And that also not only clears chakras, but it clears everything. So emotional, physical, sicknesses, it gets rid of toxins, negative energies, curses, anything like that. Your ancestral lineage is there, the karma's there, everything is clear. Then we work on your auric field. So we remove the dark, dense, heavy energy and we upgrade your auric field, which should be done a lot because we are in constant, motion and we connect with everyone. So, sometimes our auric fields get dinged and dented and we want to fix that. And then I love to work with magic. So I turn on your luck stream so you can magnetize the general luck that is for you. So all of a sudden luck starts happening. You might find money on the street. You might scratch off a ticket and win $10 or 20 when you never won before. Then we want to all work with the magic love stream. Okay, so you receive a blast of universal love. And we work with your health and your joy stream. And I love the joy track. I was already listening to it last night and today. And then you get 3 bonuses where we clear the holiday blues and remove the imposed restrictions, the restrictions that were imposed on us without our say-so from before we even got here, okay? Going through our family lineage, removing their restrictions out of our life so we can be who we are and have our dream life. And the next bonus is bring back your self-esteem, your self-worth, and your self-assurance. We all need that return to us, right? So that's B, and it comes with A. And then if you would like a session with me, that's available. And it comes with A and B, which is a great deal right now, okay, at this incredible price. And what you're going to receive there is your clearing that you need, okay. I am going to help you also to know why you're here. What is your real purpose? All right, we're not going to sugarcoat it or guess. It will be given to you. And you are going to receive the 3 magic words, okay, that you can say that will transform your life. So there's the entire package for today. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Back over.
Okay. Thank you so much, Marlene. Yeah, for both explaining the package and also for offering like putting it in. So there is two parts of this program: the experience the magic, and then it depends on how you feel, and also what you need. You can either get the first one, which gets the how to say different either 2 parts, and we have also 3 parts series, and then the first audios. And if you want to upgrade and have much more impact, and also impact on more areas in your life, in your space, and also in the magic that you create in your life in general, then package B can help you go even deeper. And so package C will include both package A and B plus one-on-one private session with you. It's 30 minutes. Would you like to share about that as well?
30 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I did, but let's do it. All right, so in the one-on-one, okay, it will be unique for everyone, contacts me for that. We're about a week out from, having sessions, so, and not too long, so use the MP3s in the package and then come and have your session. You will receive 3 magic words, okay, that you will be using to transform your life, okay? I will be giving you guidance of what your divine purpose is here as well. I do know those 2 things. I don't know what we're going to be clearing for each person, I can't say, but believe me, it will be very intense, okay? And I work rather quickly now, so 30 minutes, you are going to feel the difference. And if it doesn't manifest instantly, like you had pain or a sickness or something, sometimes that goes right then, okay? If it's a money issue or relationship issue, that may take a little longer, but you'll see results because we need to shift that energy and that vibration out of you and away from you. Okay, that is the goal, right? And you have to be determined and take action for something to change in your life. Do not allow the ego mind and the entities to talk you out of a better life. Okay, because they'll say all kinds of negative things to your mind. And the ego doesn't want any change. It's used to stuck. It's used to being stuck. And fear. Fear is a big thing that stops people from living their best life. Right? Taking a chance, taking a step. Motivate yourself to reach out and get some support, So if you want a better car, reach out, all right? Don't listen to the voice that says, but I could never afford it. That's a lie from, the pit is what I call it, the pit, all right? So don't allow those voices to stop you from taking a chance, a leap of faith, some people might call it, change that mindset, all right? Change your normal routine, okay? Don't sabotage your blessings, and then beat yourself up later. So that's what we need to do. We need to reach out and do something different that we never did before, to receive something we never had before. That's the best way to put it, Mom Staff.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. It's like we are opening doors to new things to come our way, because if we stay in the same energy, in the same vibration, we'll just keep creating the same things over and over again. So I really love that. And again, thank you so much for sharing your support, whether through the one-on-one private session or the audios. And I believe these are very, very powerful. They, like you just mentioned, they can help with activating our magic in wealth, health, and and joy, and also love. And also, you included some very powerful clearings, energy clearings as well. So thank you so much for that. And everyone, I really invite you to sign up for one of these 3 packages. And the link again is yourdivineuniqueness.com/Marlena, yourdivineuniqueness.com/Marlena, MARLENEA. I put the link on the chat boxes, and also you can get there by clicking on the special offer button, which is on the live event page, or later on the replay page, and also it will be on YouTube video description as well. And yeah, can we start taking questions from the audience?
Definitely.
Yeah, first I just want to share some feedback about the process you did. Irieta, thank you. Wonderful process. Feeling so beautiful. And Joy, thank you, Marlena. This was pure magic. Joshua, wow, super potent and powerful process. Feeling joyous and grateful. Yeah, thank you, Joshua, Joy, and Irieta. And Yvette, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, myself.
Hi, Yvette.
Hi, Marlena. I thank you for taking the call. I just wanted to see about removing any blocks and my finding a different job. So I left one the year before and was told that this one was this great environment, great income potential between salary and commission bonuses. And it's the complete opposite. It was actually a 30% cut from what I was with the previous job. So I feel like I went from the fire to the frying pan and been looking for something else and wanted to see if you can help with any blocks that are preventing that from happening, because nothing seems to be opening up.
Yeah. Can you get a session with me so we can dive deep into the major things in the way? Yeah, because there's a lot that needs to be done there. And right now you're angry at yourself, okay, and whomever you took advice from. So can we do that today? Yeah, because I know I'm in the spirit realm right now. I can see anger, very frustrated, want to beat yourself up. All right, sabotage, backwardness. All right, that's a part of your family stuff there, stuck energy. But anyway, the anger. Okay, feel into your body. Close your eyes. Feel into your body. Where are you holding that anger?
Yeah, I feel like it's between my first chakra and my third chakra, my survival and my intuition. It just failed me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it never fails you. All right. It does what you tell it to do. All right. So don't sit there pondering on why I did this. Oh my goodness. See, that's where your vibration goes down and you feel stuck and angrier. Okay. So the anger that's in your throat, there's a big ball of anger in your own throat. You've been speaking it out loud, and spirit guides are saying, stop that. Stop beating yourself up. Stop speaking it out loud in your home or to other people, like, what a fool I was, stupid me. Let's clear all that in the mind chatter that goes on about it, and the anger ball in your throat. Okay, let's start chipping away at that anger hostility against yourself. Anger ball, okay? So look into the blue ball on the screen, right? And grab that energy, just open your mouth, and grab that ball of anger, okay, and put it into the blue ball that you see on the screen. So it can magically transform it right now and take that anger out of you so we can raise your vibration on this call today. Starting to come out, some of it. It's like a long tail that goes down into your root chakra. So you want to pull it out, Yvette. You got to take action here with me. All right. Starting to come up. It's got a little snag in there, like, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. I want to stay angry. It's like kicking its feet onto the solar plexus. It doesn't want to allow you to have any joy. It wants to take your focus and keep your focus on how terrible life is now. Let's clear all that now. Allowing your feet. Grounding again, and pull that energy out. Some of it's coming out anyway, along with a couple people involved here. I'm pulling out these people. Their energy was stuck inside of you, imagine. They were attached to the anger story. So we're going to put all that into the magic ball. And transform that into the light. We're going to bring a beam of golden light through your throat now. I want you to breathe in through your mouth right now. And breathe in golden, golden, golden healing light. Go down her throat. And fill those voids. Fill the voids we just made right now with golden light, golden joy, golden peace. And an awareness. A new awareness right now. Fill her now with peace. Harmonizing her now. All right. How you feeling?
Yeah, I can feel an increase of the energy, the self-release that was done. So thank you.
Yeah, we needed first to get rid of some anger, and then it would be great to have a one-on-one session. And I believe Monset has a payment plan, so it makes it a lot easier. And when you get a session, we could really dig out that garbage that's in there. Okay?
Thank
So
you.
you'll get the modules. Yeah, you could be playing them modules while you're at that job as well and get promoted. You know, you don't know. You're on pause right now, honey. So if you could get, you know, a 30% increase of what you were making before, you know, you don't know what they put you there for. You're there to bring some light, I can tell you that. Okay? So never focus on that negative stuff, though. I'm here for a reason, you know? And you might be the only one that's full of light. And, you know, the energy, the thought patterns are trying to take your joy. So you want to run from where the universe is. Right? We all want to run. And the universe is saying, no, you're staying right there because I got work for you to do. But, you know, they also have different blessings that we don't see yet. So I can help you to get beyond this pattern that runs in your family. It's kind of deep, so yeah. But you are so welcome. I hope you speak soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes it does feel like I'm the only light here. It's just,
I know the feeling. I'm the only light on my street. Yeah, I'm the only light on my street. They all knock on my door. you know? With stuff they could have done themselves, but they're knocking at my door. You know, there's a message, a vibration around, you know, each one of us that draws certain people or certain things to us. So if it's nasty, negative stuff, we want to clear that and raise our vibration beyond it. That's why we're here. So I'm so glad I was able to assist you with the one part of it anyway so far, and we're ready to do the next and get you into victory mode. How's that?
That would be awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Marlene. Thank you so much for taking my call. It was,
Thank you, Yvette. Much love. Yeah, thank you so much, Marlena, as well. Very grateful to you. And we have a question from Michelle. Marlena, I'd love some angelic insights on my post that is related to the fear around current health issues. What am I missing? Thanks so much.
What does she have? What issues now, Monse?
She has health issues. She's asking like insights on the post that is related to these, related to fear around these health issues.
Well, yeah, health issues will bring fear, you know, because it was programmed into us to be afraid, you know, and don't believe in miracles and, you know, whatever. Believe the doctor, you know what I'm saying? I refuse to believe the doctor's report, all right? I ask myself, whose report do you believe, all right? And that's where your vibration will shift out of fear. So let's work on fear right now. What are you afraid of? Write it down, right? Write it down. If I came to your door right now and said, what are you afraid of? Your story's going to come out. You're going to write it down, right? I'm afraid of, write it down, all right? I'm afraid that I'll be sick or I'll die. That's a big fear right there, right? You know, so then you go, why am I afraid of that? That came up, right? What am I gaining by having this fear? Keep you stuck, keeping you procrastinating, keeping you frozen in that fear. So I'm going to call right now on angels to support you wherever you are. If you're sitting down right now, I'm going to have a band of angels come around you. A healing team right now, and Angel Raphael and Mother Mary is coming in to support you as well. And we're going to your solar plexus again. Going in there, and we're going to pull out an energy entity that's blocking your progress. Okay. So we're going to remove that. Archangel Michael, Metatron, come and take this being here, please. Thank you. And spleen energy needs a boost. Let's go in the spleen. Let's clear that energy up in the spleen. Tightness in the heart, the chest, from all this fear, stress. I want you to drop your shoulders. Just drop your shoulders. They're so tight from fear, from worry, from stress, from anxiety. All right, it's got you so afraid of tomorrow. And when you drop your shoulders, also, I want you to breathe out a gigantic sigh of relief. Like, oh, and drop your arms down. And then sit up back again. And drop your shoulders and breathe another big sigh of relief, like you just got a miracle, okay? And do it one more time. Releasing all that stress energy, the fear. And we're going to take some of that shock that came upon you, that shock of hearing that that you had that, whatever it is. We don't need to know. Heaven knows what it is, and heaven's got an answer, a solution, a miracle for you. It's on its way. Are you willing to believe that? Are you willing to believe that there's a miracle right now taking place in your body? We remove some demonic energy that was sitting in your body, or was in your stomach. You can type in and let us know what's happening for you right now, because I'm still working on you. I'm running energy through your entire body system back into your cells. We're going to clear your blood right now as well. There's some toxin in the blood from fear backing up there. So let's clear that out. Make your way out. Thank you. Fear of being alone. Clear now. Fear of not having anybody on your side. Clear now. Release her now. Release that woman now from that grip of fear. Having trouble swallowing it? Let's clear that now. So it's hurting your digestive system. Hard to swallow this. Let's clear now. Take that energy out that was stuck in there, that belief that was stuck in there. Prove me wrong. Clear that now. Let's go. Out you go. You don't need to prove nothing. Go. Neither do I. Go. Fill her now with a total peace, a shield of peace and protection over this dear one. She's not lost. She's not forgotten. She's blessed. And we're going to send some favor upon her right now for miraculous results. Whatever she needs, I want to hear a testimonial. Wow. I'm here in 3 days, sweetie.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Marlena and Michelle Shirot. I can feel the energy and a freeing feeling throughout my body. Thank you, angels and Mother Mary.
Yeah, it's working
Thank you,
right
Michelle.
now. So in 3 days, she's probably gonna feel so, much better, energetic. Something changed, and it's gonna take a couple sleep cycles, so they can still work on her while she's sleeping. Because when you're awake, you're in the way, So there you go. Wonderful miracles happening today. Magical.
Yeah, thank you, Marlena.
Wow.
And we have a question on YouTube from Karen. How do I minimize wet areas on my flatland that is sitting on marine clay?
That would be for her home.
Yes, she said my flatland, yes.
So what does she want to do with that flatland?
She wants to minimize the wet areas sitting
Oh,
on
okay.
marine clay.
Oh, yeah. It would be great to have a session with her so I can see the actual photo of it, so I could really, assist her one-on-one, because that would be great. But if there's a lot of water there, okay, water can sometimes be a good energy for money flow, depending on how it is, all right? And how do we reduce water? We bring some fire energy, right? So in order to reduce water in that situation, we don't want to start a fire. But possible to bring some plant energy to soak up some of that. But I really need to see the photos so I can get the energetic of it and all.
Yeah.
But let's assist this lady Karen right now with of peace. She needs peace. She's afraid that it's doing something. So let's clear that. A lot of fear today, you know. They got everybody focused on what's wrong instead of what's great. All right? You're a landowner. That's awesome. Divine right. Divine right. I'm sending in the mindset of divine right. It's her divine right. Anything opposing that? Clear now. Might not understand what I just did, but something moved, okay? From the lineage, but wow, what a day. It's a good day to have a good day, Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Beautiful. Thank you, Marlena, and also thank you, Karen, for your question. We have a question from Irieta. It seems that I feel safe out in the universal energy instead of being in the body. This disconnection was created in past lives 2 generations ago, and my mother's and father's side had brought it as well. 4 generations ago, my mother's, and 5 generations from my father's. I have been told that as I do these 3 different things to allow the grounding cord to get bigger throughout the chakras and up through my crown chakra, so the divine and the grounding cord stay connected. I will appreciate some support. Thank you wholeheartedly.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get the package, honey, because we are doing that in package B specifically, I believe, for the chakras. All right, and it really is powerful. You can lay down and do it. You know, anytime you feel disconnected, out of the body. When you're out of the body, you know, you're like afraid, you know, of something, afraid of facing something. So running through the family line, right? What were they afraid of? Facing. So they kind of, you know, come outside the body, lean outside the body, jump out of the body. And then your body gets weak, run down, stressed out, sick, you know. You can't manifest your dream life. So we want to support that woman there in the best way possible. And in your own time, right? When you have the modules, you can play them 24/7. That's what I love about it, you know? Yeah, so the energy around this lady, there's a lot of darkness on one side, outside her aura, which is holding her back big time. It needs to be addressed one-on-one, I'm hearing. Yeah, not on here, okay. So a session would be awesome, whatever you can do, so we can get rid of that. Yeah, because it's like long tail suffering. It's this suffering that goes on and on and on and on, you know, it never ends. So no wonder why she jumped out of her body, you know, trying to escape that pain. It would make sense, right?
Yeah, thank you so much, Marlena, for the support. And thank you, Irieta, for your question. Much love. And we have a phone caller ending with 8866. Can you please unmute yourself? Hello?
Hello, this is Mary. I had to figure out how to unmute. Sorry for the delay.
That is fine.
I think I'm in one of those pauses that you were referring to earlier. I don't have the energy that I used to have. I think about doing things, and then that's as far as it goes. I don't actually take action, and it's been going on for probably 12 years now. And I just wonder if there's something that it can be cleared to give me my old energy back. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, number one, I want you to look through the package, okay?
Yeah.
And really read it, okay? And grab the one that's reaching out to you.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying this to people, okay? This is something that needs to get to people that are, reaching out, help me, okay? Motivation.
Yeah.
Your motivation, you lack it, right? You don't feel
right.
happy. You lost your joy. So,
right.
Where'd you leave your joy, honey? Where'd you leave your joy? How many years ago was that? 4 years ago?
Probably more like 2 or 3, or 3 or so. Yeah.
Okay.
Close to that.
So, why'd you leave your joy back there, honey? Who told you that you couldn't keep your joy when they were acting up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
When the situation erupted. All right.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at that.
Okay.
We got to face that thing. Like, where'd this thing come from, dude? Because it ain't mine. I am a motivated woman. I'm self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I'm joyful. I'm happy. What's going on here? So, see, you noticed it. The universe was pause, and you've been in a pause. And they're saying,
yeah.
You notice it? Yes. And you keep saying, why is it there? Can we clear it? Can we please clear it? And the universe going, yes, but we need you to do this, and this, and this, and this. So during the pause, you've been doing this, this, that, and this, and working it out until you get to today. And the universe is saying, yay, you made it to the solution chamber. Okay?
Oh.
That's
yeah.
way to put it.
Yeah.
So it's like looking at a pair of stairs and you're like, okay, I'm at the bottom. I want to get to the top. I take 2 steps, I go right back down. And you get angry, you lose your joy. You're like, oh, instead of sitting on the second stair that you made it to, go, oh, I made it to the second stair. Let me rest. Let me pause. Let me regroup. But we weren't programmed to that. Our mind is always going, where's the problem? Let me find a problem in my life, instead of going,
yeah.
Oh man, that party 3 years ago that I had, that beautiful birthday, that was awesome. That happened at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What do you remember more? That argument I had, in 1932, and the time and what they said, and but if I said to you, what happened in 1998 on your birthday, you're like, I don't know. But you remember everything negative that happened, the date, the time, who said what he did, why, Oh, and that's what our mind does. So we want to work on the mindset, clearing that, worrying about I'm not good enough. Comes up for you. I'm not good enough. So why bother? Right? So that's what we're going to work on together. Why? Who said that? What happened to make you feel that way? That would be a great session to go deep into where it came from, right? Clearing those records of it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And also putting you in an energetic state of being where you are, energized to clean the house, to go outside again, and, be creative and have a magical day and a magical night and get a good night's sleep and wake up great. For today, I don't care if you're sitting or standing, just take your free hand and reach around your back, your lower back, above the line of where your jeans would be or whatever. Okay.
Okay.
Your adrenals over there, your adrenals, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And take your hand there in the small of your back. And anybody else who feels weak and drained right now, because your adrenals need to be drained. They're full of these negative emotions and stress. And just start turning, like moving your hand, rubbing your back in like a circular motion, clockwise. Okay? And rub that part of your back. And anybody else listening can do the same. It don't matter if you're standing up or sitting down. This is a great exercise. Because what you're doing is waking them adrenals up. You're saying, hey, and sometimes you can tap there on both sides and say, wake up, and then you move that energy, right? Because we are energy, and we're blocked. We're blocked if we don't have physical energy, believe me. Your legs ache and they won't move, and so you're like, okay, you know, and we want those adrenals pumping good fluid, you know, and good flow of energy.
Yeah.
So,
right.
You know, do that right now, and then get your physical energy back into your body. We're going to call your physical energy back into your body right now while you're on the phone.
Okay.
Because it's like as you're walking, you're dripping it out. That's the best way I can explain it, like a sink dripping.
Oh.
So no wonder why you're like, blah, you know? So, wow. So do that a little bit and allow yourself some rest today, because after this call and the process we did, a good rest, a quick nap, whatever, lay down, close your eyes, and just allow that energy to do what it needs to do for you.
Okay.
Take a walk and get on the ground if there's not snow where you are, you know. Stand on the dirt, put your hands in soil, because you need a lot of earth energy for you.
Okay.
So I told people, if you live in the snow country, I'll give you a great idea. You go buy a bag of good soil, bring it in your house, put it in a box, you know, a cardboard box or a plastic bin, and put your feet and hands in it. You can ground. I've heard so many excuses. It snows here, I can't ground. Really? Bring the soil in your house. But if you have pets or little kids, cover the box, you know why. Especially with cats. And, you know, put it in a closet or whatever. And ground yourself, you know, anytime you want in your own house, you know. So
wow.
Why not?
Never heard that before.
Why not?
Yeah.
Of course not.
And I do
live in magical country. I used to, I know. And I had pets of both kinds, dog, cats, yes, and a small child at the point. But yeah, I mean, why not? There's no excuse. There's always a solution. Okay?
Yeah.
So for you, check out the offer, okay? And see what your heart, not your mind, but heart. Your mind will answer all kinds of stuff, but the heart, which package do I need? And it will show you, right? That's the way I do a lot of things in my life, all right? Not the mind. The mind's got all kinds of negative things in it, you know? So I'm like, heart, which do I need? Which direction should? Your heart will answer you. But today you got a little adrenal pump going on there for you.
Yeah.
And if you start cleaning windows, dishes, don't blame it on me. I never clean. Why am I cleaning? I'm gonna get her.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And I will look into the package and see what my heart tells me to do. So I appreciate your
Thank
time.
you.
And thanks about that. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you very much, Marlena. Yeah, also there is a feedback from Ieta. Thank you, Marlena, for the reading. No doubt that Marlena's team is very powerful. Thank you, Ieta. And yeah, so Marlena, really thank you so much for the time you spent with us today, the support you shared through with our audience, and also the information and the guidance you gave us today. It was very inspiring and very helpful. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. I never know what we're gonna do. You know, I just get on and go with the flow. And after I listen to the replay, it blows me away. Like, what was I saying? Because it's actually the spirit. Like I've tried to explain to people, it's a spirit of God source that comes in me, and I say, take over, and you heal these people. Because I have no idea how to heal anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whatever happens, it's done by the angelic realm, the universe, and God source, you know. So we also want to replug before we hang up, Monsa. We want to replug ourselves back into God source right now before we end this call.
Yeah. So I was on mute. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you so much. It's a good day to have a good day.
Right. Beautiful. Yeah, so again, so grateful to you, Marlena, as always. So it's always a pleasure and joy to have you with us on the show. So thank you again. And also thank you so much, everyone, for co-creating with us this experience today. Thank you for your questions, comments, and also your beautiful energies, whether you joined us today live or will be listening to the replay. And yeah, so again, you can find the free packages on the link yourdivineuniqueness.com/Marlena, yourdivineuniqueness.com/Marlena, MARLENEA. Or you can click on the special offer button, which is on the live event page, the replay page, and also the link will be on YouTube video description. And there are 3 packages, including the program Experience the Magic. So it's a 2-part program. The package A includes the first part, then the second one includes the full, the complete program. And then package C includes A plus B and 30 minutes one-on-one private session with Marlena. And yeah, so thank you again, everyone. And I'm sending you so much love. And I will see you on the next call. Bye-bye, everyone.